Hello, everybody! We're back with more Armored Core 6. Did I spook you, Otis? Were you seeping? He's seeping. He's so warm. He's so warm. Alright, so... After last night, our last session... Gonna take you for... yeah. We will continue to go riding. Thanks for the 35 months. Honestly, that sounds kind of nutty. Just saying. Anyways, after last session, I am gonna try to not use this. I have done approximately 10 minutes of keyboard and mouse. I know the basics of it. And I'm hoping that that means I'm gonna be okay, but we might fail boat a whole bunch, and we might end up having to go back to controller. Hopefully that is not going to be the case, but we shall see. I kind of feel like I'm gonna jump right into things, though I also kind of feel like that is not the wisest of ideas, but sometimes it do be that way, so fuck it, I guess let's go. We're keyboard and mousing. I'm very concerned.
Back to work, 621. Depth 3 is next, and it's where our intel gets sparse.
We had good intel on the previous place?
Blocked at the end by a high-powered laser barrier. As long as it's in operation, no one's getting any deeper inside. Which brings me to the job. The laser is powered by a massive reactor. I want you to destroy it from the inside.
Okay.
Once the barrier's down, we'll step into the unknown. Where the coral's waiting for us.
Triple okay. Alright, that sounds sketch as fuck. Let's,
Walter, it's like he already knows where the coral convergence is. Why
right?
makes him so confident?
Because I feel like Walter's gonna be like Irie. Walter is also a part of the coral, I'm guessing. That's gonna be my guess.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Destroy
Alright.
the reactor and disable
Keyboard and
the
mouse.
laser barrier.
Raven, let's
Oh.
start by finding our way in.
Okay, that's... Okay. Sweet. Fantastic. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like, I was really expecting it to feel really bad on keyboard and mouse, and it might feel really bad once we get into, like, the high speed scenarios, but right now it feels pretty decent. I just feel like I'm also gonna forget where buttons are because I'm not used to them, you know?
Watch your footing. You don't want to fall
Like,
into those lasers.
I'm using Tab, Shift, Control, C, F, R, along with Q and E. Ooh.
High-level threat detected. Threat level 8. Defense phase 4.0. Terminating target.
This area is defended by snipers. Don't let them shoot you down.
Yeah, okay.
Threat. That's a step up from intruder.
No sign of the corporations. Looks like we're the first ones here.
How long does that last? Well, I really don't like this. How the fuck do I get close to these things without them evaporating me? Do I get close to them? Alright, fuck it. We're reloading and we're just gonna go in. Okay?
Trace around the outside, 621. There must be a way in.
AP at 50%.
Well, I was like, maybe that's a really cool place for a secret. It was not.
Find the pressure chamber, 621. Destroy it, and the resulting overload will cause the reactor core to explode.
The threat has entered the
Well-
reactor. Defense phase 4.5.
Fight back, Raven.
They really went above and beyond to keep that laser barrier going. The PCA wanted this place locked down no matter what.
2 repair kits remaining.
Okay, so that's definitely something that I've noticed about
Defense weapon destroyed.
definitely something that I'm noticing about the lock-on in keyboard and mouse. It has a tendency to swap way easier than it swaps in I get it, I understand. In controller, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it is a thing that takes some getting used to. So.
There, 621. Destroy the target. Pressure chamber destroyed. Get out of there before it explodes, 621.
The partition.
Defense program phase 5.0.
He, like,
C. Terminating threat.
No vital signs.
stay locked on. I want to lock on. Okay, you have to reset it. You have to press it again.
621, there's no time.
Gotcha.
Get rid of it.
explosion. Raven, there's only 2 minutes left.
Upgrading to threat level 9. Terminated.
Oh, that doesn't feel good at all.
50%.
Yeah, there's...
1 repair kit remaining.
I don't like that. Lock on! Lock on! Why? What? I don't understand how this mechanic works.
Light shoulder ammunition.
I'm confused.
Ammunition at 50%.
This is not how I had assumed that things would work.
At 30%. No repair kits remaining. Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
1 minute. Hurry.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Threat begins to decrease.
Did you get it?
How does this open?
Raven, release the partitions.
Which partitions?
Input system. Full state of focus.
Like,
Accelerate.
I'm just always gonna have issues? Well, apparently. I'm sure that there is some way to lock things down.
You've got a job to do, 621. Don't fail me now.
Raven, you have to get clear.
It's gonna blow. Brace for impact.
That was the hairiest chinny chin chin scenario ever in existence.
A close one.
Ever. The closest hair of my chinny chin chin.
The laser barrier's weakening. The coral's near. That's another solid milestone in our work.
Yeah, okay, I need to check controls. Absolutely need to check controls and potentially do some testing. Hey, cleared mission underground exploration depth 3. Yeah. Job done. We got the Mind Alpha body. That's cool. I bet I actually like that. Honestly.
How was the trip underground, Walter?
The enforcement system's silent, at least. Tried to take 621 with it. Good thing it failed.
Well, that deals with the PCA then. What about the corpse?
Arquebus told us to wait before entering Terra Incognita.
So you're close then. The corpse won't be helping each other over the finish line.
Yeah. Arquebus wants Balaam out of the picture first.
Looks like Arquebus is gonna win the race no matter what.
Short term, maybe. But I think 621's going to be the key in the end. And that's why I shouldn't be the one to choose which jobs we take.
Sounds risky. Our friends must be getting antsy.
Maybe. But I think 621's got friends to worry about, too.
Oh, is this going to let us pick who we support? Arquebus or Balaam? Interesting. Interesting.
Raven, you've got a request from the Liberation
Oh.
Front to go with the order from Arquebus. It was sent by Middle Flatwell. He's the de facto leader of the Liberation Front, and he wants to meet you.
Oh. Or perhaps we go Liberation Front.
1 new message.
Registration number RB23. Call sign.
Oh
Raven.
no!
Your records have been updated. S-rank virtual encounters are now
S-rank.
available in the arena.
I'm so
You will
excited
now
about this
face
rank.
the best of the best.
Oh shit.
We wish you luck on the difficult road to mastery.
I just want to know who's in the top. I still bet it's number 1 from Balaam, number 1 from Arquebus, and then a Raven is gonna be the top. That's my guess. Let us confirm. We have King. Nope. Oh, it is. I was incorrect about the Raven. King, I think, is a reoccurring scenario. I think there's always a king in the arena, if I'm remembering correctly. Cool. But king is not number 1. The number 1 is Freud. Michigan is number 2. So Arquebus is actually at the top. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, before we get too involved in that, I need to do some AC test. Cause if I can figure out how the fucking lock-on works appropriately, then this is absolutely, keyboard and mouse is absolutely going to be better. We want... Okay. Here's the issue that I'm having right now. When I am in lock-on mode, this is fine. Right? This is fine. If I move my mouse at all, it breaks the lock-on. Because it's like, oh, you're trying to orient your mouse elsewhere. In controller, let me boot this up real quick. In controller, we have to press in, right, on our right trigger. We have to press R3 to do lock-on mode. But the thing about that is once we have locked on with the R3, there's no other reason to press or to mess with R3 because you don't need to orient your camera, right? Like, you're locked on. What other orienting do you need to do? Right? Like, so, that's a concern. Whereas mouse, right, is technically you don't have to move once you're locked on. But your primary and secondary fire weapons are your mouse buttons. So it's very like okay. System. Control settings. Oh, well. Input device settings, key bindings. Edit. Target assist on or off. So I wonder if we do something else, like target. I don't think it matters, right? Like, because it's not, we're not pressing the button to target assist. It's, can I just, no, that's, oh god. There's not a good way here. Is there? I'm gonna actually Google search this real quick. Lock the. I'll use.
Now, mouse and keyboard controls inside the or multiple times. But after playing it for a little bit, I gotta tell you, I really think it's a welcome change, and I'll explain after I do the demo. Well, this is not if you're currently not stat. It's just to move back and forth. I have my sensitivity turned pretty far up. Around and firing, how there's a slight delay, so that actually does affect your all the from is a completely different set of skills. The ability to twitch dodge, to pick your engagements. It's my fault. So you go
Okay.
to input device settings
Interesting concept.
and go to key bindings. I leave the general controls alone as a whole. Middle mouse button is your target or hard lock. I end up swapping left and right click because I'm so used to left click.
Okay. So yeah, this is apparently enough of a known issue that people in the community are asking for mods, and that potentially they're gonna patch it in, is the idea. So what people are asking for, and what I was assuming, right, is that when you hard lock on something, moving your mouse doesn't unlock, right? Because, and I understand why it does, but it is reactionary for me to move my mouse to try to, like, chase the target. Especially because... yeah. Alright. Especially because, like, when playing a shooter with keyboard and mouse, your instinct is to always be whipping your mouse in the direction of your target, right? In this particular instance, you don't want to do that, because every time you do that, you're going to unlock on to your target. So that's a big deal. Let's play some arenas. We're gonna see how this goes. Rank 3, King, S rank. AC is Aster Crown, an independent mercenary who arrived on Rubicon around the time that the Choral Response was rediscovered. Held to be a member of Branch, a hacktivist collective active in the Rubicon system, King is said to have confounded an entire fleet of heavy warships in a solo diversionary maneuver during the attack on Station 31. Branch is made up of a rotating group of 4 people, and King is believed to be the oldest of the current roster. Chartreuse is also Branch, right? Were there other Branch members? I don't think so. Okay. Oh, God! Oh, hold up. Before we do this, I want to check, our... Or... Using an orbiter right now. Mind Alpha is slower. And... also significantly heavier. So probably not interested in that. Actually, the slowest thing I have? Wow. Interesting. Alright, well, it be what it be. Arena, King, Sortie.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program number 3.
Don't
Only
move the
best
mouse.
remain.
Lock on. Don't move the mouse. Lock
Subject
on.
AC,
Don't move the mouse.
Call sign, King.
Lock on. Do not move
Commencing evaluation.
the mouse.
Main system.
It's gonna be so
activating
fucking
combat
difficult for
mode.
my brain to get over. Damn it.
AP
Damn it.
at
Okay.
30%.
I don't know that I can do keyboard seriously, honestly. First of all, I need that to fill out. Second of all, I'm running into multiple other issues here. The issue being is that
Main system.
my
activating
fucking
combat mode.
my missiles I didn't even move.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
The jumping does seem to help. So the other issue that I'm having is using WASD while my missiles, my shoulder weapons are on
Main
Q and
system
E,
activating
means that
combat
sometimes I want to press a button.
AP at 30%.
I didn't even... Okay. We're gonna do a little test. If I can kick this guy's ass really easily on controller,
activating
we're
combat
probably just gonna stay on controller.
AP at 50%.
Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. You bitch! Did I destroy him? We killed each other. Okay, well, that's an improvement. I think I might be stuck on controller, y'all. Fuck.
Main system.
I'm sure
Activating
I
combat
could
mode.
put more time into keyboard and mouse and it would be fine, but like
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
fuck, I was so close. I bumpered my missiles there at the end, but I didn't actually bumper hard enough to fire them.
Main system. Activating combat mode.
See, look at the lock-on and how it works with controller. It's like, because I don't have to touch the right bumper, he went up and then suddenly under me, and the lock-on just goes,
Target
whoop,
destroyed.
and on mouse it goes,
Concluding evaluation.
where did he
Well done.
go? That's a thing for me. I'm just gonna have to toughen up the thumb, y'all. I'm just gonna have to toughen it up. It be what it be. Alright, King. Aster Crown. Done. We are third in the arena. G1 Michigan. AC, like, are all of... Okay, I was gonna say, you can't make all the top 3 be tetrapods, y'all. It gives the wrong insinuation. G1 Michigan, AC Liger Tail. Commander of the Red Guns, the Balaam Group's AC Squad, Michigan took up leadership after a career as the commander of the Furlong Armed Fleet. There, he earned a reputation as a merciless, heavy-handed ogre of a man, and he was equally feared by friend and foe alike, who knew him as Hell on 4 Legs. Apparently, he has posted a bounty on his own head to Balaam's bounty board, with the stipulation that half of the reward money is to be distributed among his former comrades at Furlong. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So let's see how it goes. We're strictly keyboard folk here
Arena
now.
Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. Number 2. Rank S.
Oh, that's some heavy hitting shit right there.
Subject AC.
That's a cool emblem.
Call sign Gun 1, Michigan.
Gun 1, Michigan.
Commencing evaluation.
Main system. Activating combat mode.
love his movement patterns. They are fucking hypnotic. They're so good. He's so good. Oh my god. Okay, I know we beat him on like first try, but his movement patterns were so fluid and deadly, and if I had failed to dodge once, he would have just vaporized us. That felt poppin'. That felt poppin'. Love that. That was great. Michigan should totally call me now. And be like, what the fuck? Let's do some tuning, I suppose. Worth it to grab the final 3% damage mitigation? Maybe. I just want more damage. B1 Freud, AC Locksmith, commander of the Vespers, the Arquebus Group's augmented human squad, an ace pilot who achieved an astonishing 94.7% mission success rate during the Island 4 disturbance. Freud was widely suspected to be a recipient of repeated adjustments, much like Snail. However, the real Freud is simply an ordinary human being, a man who enjoys piloting his AC and making incremental improvements on his daily sorties. What? It's just some dude. He's just some dude.
Final Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. This will be the last evaluation.
Okay.
Subject AC, Locksmith. Call sign, V1, Freud.
That's dangerous.
Commencing
From
evaluation.
a lot of different... Ooh.
Main system activating combat mode. Those 10 fucking, like, missiles, when they hit on a direct hit, they deal so much fucking damage. Like, we did probably 40% of his HP off of one missile barrage when he staggered.
Target destroyed. This concludes all evaluations.
I was gonna say, this is different.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Win number 1! That was a little easier than I had anticipated. He didn't really kind of like come up on me, truth be told. I thought he was gonna... He has a sword, but he never really like pressured me to try to use it. So, that's somewhat surprising to me. I feel like that... Maybe that's a weirdness in this AI. Laser drone. I want a laser drone. Oh, we did pick up some laser drones, actually. Oops, sorry. Hit me up, All Mind.
Congratulations. You have completed all ranks. Though these encounters may be simulated, you have reached the apex of our roster. We would be grateful were you to aid us in our research and development. All Mind exists for all mercenaries.
Yay! Evaluation complete. Oh, I need to... I had that on earlier. Yeah, we got this laser turret, and now we have a laser drone. Laser drones developed by VCPL. When launched, these drones surround enemy machines and provide supporting laser fire. The drones also pursue enemies, allowing the user to effectively outnumber their target. That's kind of interesting. I want to try that. I really want to try that. That sounds really fucking cool, honestly. I'm gonna go arena something easier. Go arena like fucking Volta or whoever.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 17. Entering rank C.
Main system activating combat mode.
There you be. Yo, motherfuckers, lock on. How long do they last? So, not super long.
AP at 50%.
I wonder if Mitch has a problem getting missiles to work because he's playing on keyboard and mouse, actually.
AP at 30%.
Ooh, Buffett! Oh, he's kicking my ass. Yeah, the drones are... laser drones are interesting, but I don't think they're
Target
what I
destroyed.
want.
Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Yatta! Ba-da-da-da-da. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Ah! Mwah. Didn't like that. Alright. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It might be broke, though. Intercept the red guns or ambush the Vespers. Yep. It's... eliminate Michigan or eliminate Hawkins and Pater. Oh, decision. I don't want to fight Rusty. I don't want to fight Rusty. Sadness hero. All right, chat. Who we fighting? Balaam or Vespers? Balaam or Arquebus, I suppose. I say chat. Hey, Jay. Otis, should we fight Balaam or Arquebus? Papa. Are we fighting Balaam or Arquebus? Alright, Mappa said fuck Balaam. We're going after Balaam. Intercept the red guns. Watchpoint Alpha, Depth 1. Destroy enemy AC. Eliminate Michigan, the red gun's top commanding officer. Alright, here we go.
Got a job for you, 621. This one's from the Arquebus Group.
Raven, this request comes from our affiliate, Schneider. First, I'll brief you on the state of conflict between Arquebus and Balaam at Watchpoint Alpha. The Watchpoint's defenses inflicted heavy losses on Balaam's initial wave, with many deserting. More recently, they've engaged with our forces only to continue their downward spiral. Despite this, the Red Gun's commander, Gun 1 Michigan, remains alive and well, with his AC Liger Tail being ready to lead the surviving Balaam MT force as we speak. We want you to intercept them, to hammer the final nail into Balaam's coffin. Should you decline, we have V4 lined up to take over. This concludes the briefing, awaiting your favorable reply.
B4 Rusty. Alright, let's go.
Just get it done. There's nothing more for me to say.
I feel like I picked the wrong choice with that attitude.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission.
Enemy readings. Paratroops incoming.
Attack! Get in there, you maggots!
Looks like Arquebus sent some clown on a suicide mission. Cute. Real cute.
The only clown around here is you, Kennebec. You're talking about the wall climber, the worm killer, the only Gun 13 has managed to live this long. Until the Liger Tail deploys, the odds are not in your favor. You better keep the emergency eject primed.
Second wave incoming.
Yeah. I heard that Merc took down Gun 5 at Kwasu.
Iguazu? Oh yeah, the deserter who pissed his pants and ran.
Oh, but hey, I forgot we still kept you around. Iguazu's worth 100 of you, which means, Albany, the Merc is worth 20 AM. You're doing nothing productive. Why don't you do the math for us?
The answer is 2000 Albany, sir!
Shut your stink on and start shooting!
Sir, yes, sir!
Nobody likes the person good at math, sir!
Incoming, Raven.
Geronimo! Yeah!
Liger Tail's gonna be good to go soon. Keep the target busy.
Now, come on, sir. You gonna ride out to steal all the credit? You got plenty of medals already, sir. We want some of the glory, too.
Fine. Whoever takes down Gun 13 gets to take home a Balaam Cobalt medal. They're good, you know. They go real far when you throw them.
What the fuck?
All Liger Tail checks complete, sir. Don't push the old girl too hard, huh?
Fine. I damn near missed the show, Potomac.
repair kits remaining. Light shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Alright, where are you at, fucker?
Right-hand ammunition at 50%. Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
Alright, Michigan.
They're searching us.
Alright, Michigan. You little fucker.
Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Christ, all I hear is alarms.
Right shoulder ammunition at 30%. AP at 50%. Left hand ammunition at 30%. How can one merc do this alone?
SHQ needs your help with the map, Asawa.
At least we can add numbers.
Yeah, if you're only worth in Albany, don't bother coming. Come on, Michigan, just go down.
At 10%.
I'm running out of ammo. This is bad.
At 10%. AP at 30%. AP at 50%.
Magnus, read me. You can tell this to the stern. Mean old Michigan died of a bad fall.
AC lighter drone destroyed. Level of Michigan, down. That leaves the MTs to take care of.
What?
You gotta be kidding. Not Michigan.
You must have given as good as you got. We can still win this. Left shoulder ammunition at 10%. Left hand ammunition depleted.
I don't have any ammo for this.
That's more than 40 MTs down.
AP at 50%. Left shoulder ammunition depleted.
Am I legitimately gonna have to punch the rest of all of these guys to death? This is fucking
AP
wild.
at 30%.
I need this guy is a problem. Yeah, I can't beat that guy. This is nutty. How'd they have this much to throw at us? Are you kidding me? Seriously? What? I might have to... Oof. My hands are sweaty. Knees weak. Arms spaghetti. You motherfucker. Fuck. Come on. That feels bad, man. Okay, bring a fucking sword. Like, that's legitimately all that is. Bring a fucking sword. Oh, right. That, laser lance. We liked the stun baton. That was fun. Do the stun baton. Maybe we can use that to stun up Michigan a little easier. Fucking Christ. Alright. Well, they got me. They just threw a shit ton of enemies at me and...
Commence mission.
Enemy readings. Paratroops incoming.
Attack! Get in there, you maggots!
Looks like Archibald sent some clown on a suicide mission. Cute. Real cute.
The only clown around here is you, Kennebec. You're talking about the wall climber, the worm killer, the only gun 13 has managed to live this long. Until the Liger tail deploys, the odds are not in your favor. You better keep the emergency eject primed.
Second wave incoming.
Yeah. I heard that Merc took down Gun 5 at Kwasu.
Iguazu? Oh yeah, the deserter who pissed his pants and ran.
Oh, but hey, I'd forgotten we still kept you around. Iguazu's worth 100 of you, which means, Albany, the Merc is worth 20 to him. You're doing nothing productive. Why don't you do the math for us?
The answer is 2,000 Albany, sir!
Shut your stinko and start shooting!
Sir, yes, sir!
Third wave incoming, Raven.
Geronimo! Yeah!
Liger tail's gonna be good to go soon. Keep the target busy.
Now, come on, sir. You're gonna ride out and steal all the credit? You got plenty of medals already, sir. We want some of the glory, too.
Fine. Whoever takes down Gun 13 gets to take home a Balaam Cobalt medal. They're good, you know. They go real far when you throw them.
Well, we didn't like that.
Don't push the old girl too hard, huh?
Ligertel incoming. It's gun 1 mission.
Go, go, go! Follow Michigan!
Give the Ligertail some cover!
Time to finish the job, 621. Don't let them overwhelm you. Shake off the pressure. Those of you who withdrew, keep your lousy asses low. You're gonna need more training. Put that in your diaries.
Sir, I'm a useless maggot, sir!
If it isn't Osawa, a resident mathematician. Go multiply your rifle training and see if you can learn to do something useful.
AP at 50%. 1 repair kit remaining.
Okay, trying to roll up on Michigan is not a good idea. Which is not unexpected. Which also really sucks. Because now I have traded my ability to easily kill Michigan for...
Right shoulder ammunition at 50%. Fucking one work, do this alone!
Guess HQ needs your help with the math, Osawa.
At least we can add numbers. Left shoulder ammunition at 50%. Right hand ammunition at 50%.
I don't know how many
50%.
he has. I think he's still got another.
Right shoulder ammunition at 30%. AP at
What?
30%.
Knocked me off of him! I feel robbed. I had like 3k health when I went in there. Totally had it.
Maggots. Creepy. You can tell this to the stern. Mean old Michigan died off
AC Ligertel destroyed. Gun 1 Michigan, down. That leaves the MTs to take care of.
You gotta be kidding me. Not Michigan!
He must have given as good as he got. We can still win this! Right hand ammunition at 30%.
MTs down. More to come.
Right shoulder ammunition at 10%. Right shoulder ammunition depleted.
Nope. Oh, we've got a fucking whole tetrapod, don't we? Fuck this. We're dead.
Okay. We had a couple of cheap exchanges there. Stun Baton is fine, but not, I think, what we want. I think we want the big circle thing. We can do Michigan very easily. Which one is it? Is it the... Yes, it's this one. We want the one that hits a wide area. Everything else was fine. I just fucking got aggressive on Michigan twice and got my ass handed to me for it.
Main system activating combat mode.
So let's not do that.
Commence mission.
Enemy readings. Parachutes incoming.
Attack! Get in there, you maggots!
Looks like Archibald sent some clown on a suicide mission. Cute, real cute.
The only clown around here is you, Kennebec. You're talking about the wall climber, the worm killer, the only Gun 13 has managed to live this long. Until the Liger Tail deploys, the odds are not in your favor. You better keep the emergency eject primed.
Second wave incoming.
Yeah. I heard that Merc took down Gun 5 at Kwasu.
Iguazu? Oh yeah, the deserter who pissed his pants and ran.
Oh, but hey, I forgot we still kept you around. Iguazu's worth 100 of you, which means, Albany, the Merc is worth 20 of you. You're doing nothing productive. Why don't you do the math for us?
The answer is 2,000 Albany, sir!
Shut your stinko and start shooting!
Sir, yes, sir!
Third wave incoming, Raven.
Geronimo! Yeah!
Liger Tail's gonna be good to go soon. Keep the target busy.
Now, come on, sir. You gonna ride out and steal all the credit? You got plenty of medals already, sir. We want some of the glory, too.
Fine. Whoever takes down Gun 13 gets to take home a Balaam Cobalt medal. They're good, you know. They go real far when you throw them.
All Liger Tail checks complete, sir. Don't push the old girl too hard, huh?
Finally! I damn near missed the show, Potomac. Listen up, maggots. This field trip is now a hunting expedition. You can go home now, or follow me if you got a death wish.
Ready to die, sir!
AC Liger Tail incoming. It's Gun 1 Michigan.
Go, go, go! Follow Michigan!
Give the Liger Tail some cover!
Time to finish the job, 621. Don't let them overwhelm you. Shake off the pressure. Those of you who withdrew, keep your lousy asses low. You're gonna need more training. Put that in your diaries.
Sir, I'm a useless maggot, sir!
If it isn't Osawa, a resident mathematician. Go multiply your rifle training and see if you can learn to do something useful.
We're gonna play this one very slow and steady. We know we can beat Michigan at range. We know we can kill all of the things. We just need to... slowly whittle him down.
AP at 50%. How can one Merc do this alone?
Guess HQ needs your help with the math, Osawa.
At least we can add numbers. Light shoulder ammunition at 50%.
I'm honestly, like, very impressed that it's not just beat Michigan and then get the fuck out. Or, like, beat Michigan and then they quit. Like, good on them for fucking fighting to the end.
ammunition at 50%. Left shoulder ammunition and AP at 50%.
Oh, damn.
One repair kit remaining.
Down you go, Michigan.
Maggots. Decorate me. You can tell this to the stern. Mean old Michigan dial.
Fuck you.
Striker's held destroyed. Gun 1 mission down. That leaves the MTs to take care of.
You gotta be kidding. Not Michigan.
Give it as good as he got. We can still win this. Right shoulder ammunition at 30%. AP at 30.
30 MTs down. More to come.
No repair kits remaining.
What do you mean more to come? There better not be more to come. Okay. Enough of these guys.
30%.
More than 40 MTs down.
Left shoulder ammunition at 30%.
Play it safe.
Right shoulder ammunition at 10%. Right hand ammunition at 10%. Right shoulder ammunition depleted. AP at 50%.
50 Balaam MTs destroyed. I can't have anything left to throw at us.
Right hand ammunition depleted.
Ooh!
Left shoulder ammunition at 10%.
The Balaam MT force
Get the fuck out.
Mission accomplished.
My god, that was a grueling endurance chance.
Good holding out, 621. Our work
Holy
here's done.
fuck. Did not have much left.
boy. The pankins. He's getting them pankins. Mwah. Gave you a kiss. Don't you dodge my kiss. I need some water. In a momento. Actually, let's listen to whatever is about to happen, and then I'll take a quick break.
Didn't think I'd see the end of the Red Guns. You did your job, 621. Michigan knew the score. Balam's withdrawn from Rubicon. The politicians will be fighting their war now. Where there's coral, there's blood. That's how it's always been, 621.
Raven, are we doomed to spark conflict wherever we go?
Yes. Because some people suck. Ooh. Unknown territory survey. I assume that's going to be the thing. All right. Okay, cool. Very, very neat. We are going to take a break. I will be back in just a few minutes for more Armored Core 6. Excite Bike.
Where there's coral, there's blood. That's how it's always been, 621. Something's alive. It doesn't die easy. 621. It's time for work. Where there's coral, there's blood. That's how it's always been, 621.
Alright, hey, we are back. We are jumping, I think, probably immediately into the sortie. We're gonna see what's what. Oh, I say, we have some chips, though. Let's chip it up. All the damage. Chipping it up, not giving a fuck. I don't know if I'll ever actually use that, but we'll see. Reach destination, destroy enemy AC. Head deep into unknown territory to find the Coral Convergence. Eliminate your pursuer. Let's do it.
621. We're picking up where we left off. Now that you've dealt with the laser barrier, we can explore deeper underground. We've received a request from Arquebus to continue the advanced survey. There was something else, too.
Orders for Raven, Advanced Survey Squad. We've received some concerning information that an AC has been quietly following your trail. Arquebus cannot tolerate unauthorized surveys that will put its coral interests at risk. If you spot this rogue agent, eliminate them.
Gonna be the Raven
There's coral,
or a
there's
Raven,
blood. Remember that 621.
or maybe it'll be Thalmayan. Maybe because we haven't we've fought him in the arena, but we haven't actually fought him in the real world.
The Liberation Front? Another mercenary?
Maybe it's Rusty, though I'm not sure why Rusty would be just following us. I'm gonna be sad if I went to Arquebus's side and I still have to fight Rusty.
Mission. Make your way down to the next depth.
Yeah.
Something's jamming the radar. It must be interference from the active coral. Rely on your eyes and ears.
Is that a mealworm?
Coral response from inside the creature. Watch out!
Looks like these guys got a taste of the coral too.
That was just a right drain on resources. Another ephemera. Interesting.
Breeding pods for the mealworms. Looks like they're out of commission now.
Raven, I'm reading something behind us, and it's getting closer.
say. Yeah, here we go. Who's catching up to the... That looks like Dull Man.
Go
Maybe?
deal with a mercenary who went in alone, they said.
Oh, no, it is Rusty.
Figures. Seems both of us are too dangerous to keep around.
Fuck you,
And the
Arquebus.
higher-ups wouldn't miss an opportunity to kill two birds with one stone.
Fuck you, Arquebus. Yep.
Hate to say it, but Rubicon still needs me.
I'm mad.
Who needs you?
I'm big mad. I'm real big mad. I fucking knew it. I knew we were gonna have to fight Rusty. God damn it. Ah! Arquebus stabbed me in the back, unsurprisingly. Well, I didn't actually think it was gonna be Rusty at this point, but as soon as we first met Rusty, I was like, oh, Rusty's a good guy, right? Like, I like Rusty, and that means we're gonna have to fight him.
AC Steel Haze incoming.
I don't want to dance to their tune, but this time, I don't have any other choice. I'm coming, buddy. I set you both up. 621, make it through this alive. That's your job now.
His spinny to winny is better than my spinny to winny.
You never change. You're not afraid to die or to kill.
AP at 30%. 2 repair kits remaining.
This has been a real eye-opener. You're strong, a threat.
AP at 50%.
You're sharp. That's not the only thing that makes you dangerous. I fought alongside you several times, but I never could figure you out. Tell me, buddy, what drives you?
1 repair kit remaining. Light shoulder ammunition at 50%. Right hand ammunition at 50%. AP at 50%.
Damn. Damn! No, don't take Rusty's arm!
Never failed to impress. But this isn't over yet,
Excuse me?
buddy. There's no graver threat than power without purpose.
You just Nova yourself?
We've lost all signs of Steel Haze.
He went to the coral.
He's escaped.
Good job, 621. No need to pursue him. We have to keep pressing on.
Why do we have to keep pressing on?
I'm picking up a major coral response coming from the bottom of the pit. Let's keep moving, Raven. It's
Oh.
close.
This is scary. Very scary.
A city from before the fires of Ibis.
Institute City.
What the fuck?
Of course. No wonder we couldn't find it. I need to prepare before the corps move in. Head back to base and rest up.
Interesting. Rip tank legs. Aw, yeah, that's fair. How's it going, Kay? Welcome to the stream. Ephemera. Nice. Okay, that's neat. I guess I'm assuming this is gonna be
I see them
like
so
final
clearly.
section.
The voices of the coral. My family.
Reveal to us thine secrets, game.
Brothers and sisters consumed by the fires of Ibis. Only a few survived. But after all this time, they finally formed a new flock. It looks like Walter sent you a message.
Okay.
Let's take a look, Raven.
Incoming comms.
What is going on?
Let me tell you a story before you go.
Please do.
There once was a scientist.
Oop, ow.
He abandoned his family to
Is
delve
that you,
into
Walter?
the secrets of coral.
That's you, isn't it?
His work yielded a carnival of horrors, augmentation surgery included. But there was another scientist.
Oh.
He took his colleagues' sins upon himself and set it all ablaze. Died with no regrets. There's a lesson in this story. Once something's alive, it doesn't die easy. 621.
Is that the lesson?
Story time's over. It's time for work.
Wait. That story barely told me anything other than perhaps you are the scientist that discovered coral and a buddy of yours started the fires of Ibis. Or maybe you're the one who started the fires of Ibis and died. I don't know. Either way, very cryptic. Rubicon 3 Research Institute. Do we have new stuff? We have the new Ephemera helmet. Oh, interesting. Quite a bit more attitude stability, actually. More system recovery. That's interesting. Slightly less AP. I'm interested in not getting wrecked. I could try that. What other stuff? Anything new? Aha, the Veril. Retrofitted head developed by Balaam. Ah! The 44, that looks familiar. That could just be the Promeza. Still really want that. Oh, the Veril. Very big load. Try the Fortizella, honestly. Buy those for later. Do I have a favorite leg type yet? In this game, my favorite leg type has been bipedal. Typically with like the reverse joints being kind of like a go-to. In past games, I have preferred tetrapods, but in this particular game, I have found... So tetrapod, for me, has felt like in the scenarios where I'm already kicking ass, tetrapod kicks more ass, right? In the scenarios where I need to kick more ass, tetrapod does not kick more ass, right? It's like, basically, against the hard stuff, it feels like tetrapod doesn't stack up, but against the easy stuff, tetrapod lets you go just kind of like beast mode, right? Because you can hover, and you can carry so much more of a load, etc., etc., and that just makes things very easy. But I've found against like some of the tougher enemies, when I try to hover, they just blast you. They absolutely brutally blast you. Now that might just be my own personal experience, but that's what I had happen early-ish in the game, and it kind of turned me off of tetrapods. So I need to swap off. I think we're just gonna go back to the double scutters, because I've been happy with that. And yeah, we'll just, I don't know, maybe we'll buy... That's kind of interesting. Any significantly better engines? Fair enough. Did tank on your first playthrough? Going through round 2 with reverse joint currently? Tank, I haven't really experimented much with tank. I want to play around with tank a little bit. Reverse joint has just felt... Reverse joint or just some of the faster bipedals have just felt really, really good. Right? Like, being fast has always been fun in Armored Core 6. Or Armored Core, period. Right? Like, if you want to be slow in a mech game, you play Mech Warrior, right? So being fast has just always been fun in every Armored Core that I've played. So yeah. This one has a pretty high capacity comparatively. And recharge rate and everything else. It's also just very heavy though, is part of the problem. I'm gonna buy that though. I just want I just want every weapon. I want every weapon. The tanks felt decent, but some of the bosses were tough. Looking at you, Sea Spider, yeah, I could see Sea Spider being... See, that's the thing, like, some bosses feel like if you do not have the appropriate boost speed, they are going to tag you with so much, and they hit so hard that the increased AP and defensive performance that you get might not really matter, is kind of the feeling that I got. But, obviously, I assume that there's ways to outmaneuver or play better. Is this really just concludes chapter? Alright, well, we'll see how this goes. Eliminate the 2 ACs dispatched by the corporations. Reach the coral convergence. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, Sea Spider was interesting. I had the worst time with Balteus and with,
Institute City. The mausoleum of the sinners who caused the fires of
the guy
Ibis.
at the bottom of the laser pit here.
The coral's right there, waiting. Arquebus has ordered us to discontinue the survey and hand things over to their own AC squad.
You tried to kill me, Arquebus. Go fuck yourself.
621. We're done with the corporations. Wipe out the Arquebus AC squad and get to the coral first.
Okay, so it's Wu and Materlink. Okay, well, Wu and Materlink were the 2 easiest ones. It came down to a DPS race. The little Curtis linear rifle you get from tutorials. Did you serious justice? I used that a lot earlier on in the game, and absolutely, like, that thing really slaps, because it feels like it hits
pretty hard and has a pretty good like stability chunking to it. And when you charge it up, it's just a lightning strike. It slaps. So if you have the opportunity to charge it up and actually hit an enemy with it, it bodies them. So there's a bigger version of it called the Harris, I think, and I played around with it a little bit, but not enough to like get a feel for whether I prefer it over the Curtis. But the Curtis was really awesome. Dual wielded them the entire way through. Those and the laser cannon back weapons. That's a lot of fucking firepower, and charged up firepower at that.
This is my home.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission.
What the fuck is going on here?
V2
Defeat.
Snail, come in. Requesting backup. We have insufficient force to ensure success.
These Institute relics are such pests.
That's the Unassisted squad.
Raven, the independent mercenary. Decided to ignore Arquebus's orders, did you?
V2 Snail, come in. Raven is landed. Requesting backup.
Ooh, ow.
This is too risky. Commander, V2 Snail, please come in. This is Materlink, requesting backup.
AP at 50%. 2 repair kits remaining.
Please, Snail, come in.
The Vespers left her for dead. That wasn't pretty.
The credit shall be all mine. A fabulous opportunity.
AP at 50%.
Ooh, God. Kind of just slapped me there.
Balaam was a sinking ship. The Arquebus stars on the rise. And me, I'll be well rewarded when I bring them your head on a silver platter. Yes.
Will you get out of that hole?
Opportunity.
1 repair kit remaining.
Sir. Alright, you. You could have just not gotten involved.
AP at 50%.
Did I misread the signs?
I would say you did.
He was right.
Harris ended up doing Harris in one hand and Curtis in the other. Nice.
The Arquebus AC squad has been eliminated.
Secure the area.
They kind of slapped the shit out of me, though. Honestly.
Looks like you're clear. Keep moving.
Keep moving. Would you like to give me a, Would you like to resupply me?
The vascular plant. It's still here.
Eyeballs.
He must
It wasn't
be a
worth charging those back
structure
laser
in
cannons,
distance.
though, since charging them use 3 shots and they're pretty limited on ammo. That's fair. If you can get solid shots off with them, though, they're kind of disgustingly powerful with a charge. But, yes. Yeah. They're really good for just, like, consistently pelting the enemy. And, like, fucking with their stability.
Enemy detected. An autonomous grinder wheel. energy for half a century. Perhaps it should be no surprise that humanity so desires coral.
No repair kits remaining.
My ass has been kicked thoroughly.
Incubus must be tracking us by now. Hurry, 621.
Phase them out in the long run for the needle gun you use against the ice worm and the heavier plasma cannon. That's cool. Or the heavy plasma cannon? Whichever.
Chart. You're close.
I played around with the needle gun. It was all right.
It's calling to us.
On bipedal, it's really hard to use because it's one of those weapons that you can't really. When you use, you stall, right? Not sure the exact name. Yeah, it's no worries. Not either.
Light shoulder ammunition at 50%.
What? All right, now I'm having to play defense mode. No.
The response is getting stronger. We're nearly there, 621.
Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Okay, I expected this thing to be way, like, not big badass. Wah! Wah! I saw something else. Targeting me. Hey, how's it going, Nightclub? What chapter am I in? How's it trading you? I am, at the end of chapter 4, which I don't know if it is the end of the game, but it feels like it's towards the end of the game. Oh, thank God. I was gonna say, it's treating me mostly okay, but I'm getting a little concerned, and now resupply, so now I'm less concerned. Yay! How's it going, Nightclub? What are you up to tonight? Were you streaming? Just popping in? Woo! Oh, were you playing Armored Core? Nice. I did try keyboard and mouse earlier, and it does feel significantly better, but there are some big problems. Oh, is that
Incubus will be here soon. Investigate before they arrive.
What do you mean investigate? What do you want me to do? Want me to just fly down and... Resupply is what should concern me most? Oh yeah, I know because there's a resupply, that means some bad shit's about to happen, but... It also means I'm ready, quote unquote? Probably not.
Up faster than I'd expected.
Oh?
Raven, I knew Walter was...
Wait, something's coming.
Uh-oh.
Identified machine overhead. A response. It's a
Oh no. Oh no. Noise, you're in chapter 3, you're not sure you're gonna finish it, to be honest. 10 of the 28 missions you did have boss battles. I mean, things like the giant helicopter, and none of them have been fun. That's perfectly fair, honestly. Like,
The Ibis series.
it is
Still functional.
unforgiving. Almost to an extreme. Almost like there needs to be a difficulty slider. Oh god, this thing's gonna kick my ass. Oh no! Oh, look at that! That looks so cool! Woo!
I think it's controlled by Coral too.
Listen up, 621. The Ibis series are no ordinary weapons. They're designed to prevent coral disasters. A security measure to keep Rubicon safe. But now their original masters are long gone. Destroy it before it destroys you.
Taking
Okay, easy phase 1. Chapter 4 has a lot less big bosses, if that makes you feel better. It does, honestly. There you go. Come on, it's not just that. I was gonna say.
Is this what the Ibis series is truly capable of?
Oh!
It won't stop until we destroy its generator.
Gotta jump that!
One repair kit remaining.
Enemy has taken significant damage. Picking up a powerful ambient resonance. It is imperative to protect the core.
Left shoulder ammunition at. Right shoulder ammunition at 50%. No repair kits remaining.
I went down right.
Right hand ammunition at 50%. AP at 30%.
61! Ah, damn it.
What the fuck was that one? What the fuck was that one? Oh, buddy! If the bosses are causing problems, chances are you need different weapons. That's half the AC experience. Build AC, fail mission, fail again until you get somewhere. Yes, but it can be... That is, but I do understand, like, the concept of, like, even if you're tinkering, like, some of these bosses are just tough as nails. Like, some of them, they do very much have the Dark Souls move correctly, do not die kind of concept. A la, even if you are tinkering or you have a perfect setup against a boss, if you misstep once, they'll fucking wipe you. So it's still very much like a concern there. I would feel like we're just gonna checkpoint that. Like I felt okay. The sea spider is something you hate, so you fully understand. Wah!
Listen up, 621. The Ibis series are no ordinary weapons. They're designed to prevent coral disasters. A security measure to keep Rubicon safe. But now their original masters are long gone. Destroy it before it destroys you.
It's taking damage, Raven. We won't get any chances to move the directive, but I know you can find a way.
Keep it up, 621. Can't take much more of this.
AP at 50%. 2 repair kits remaining.
Enemy coral response.
Ouch.
Silent.
Forcing you. You spent several hours on that thing, forcing your way through with spider legs or with tank legs. Yeah.
It's reactivating.
Is this what the Ibis series is truly capable of?
It's concentrating on the core, drawing power from its environment. It won't stop until we destroy its generator.
Whoop.
AP at 30%.
You can take it, 621.
Yeah.
Still any more. Focus, Raven.
I mean, I'm sure I can. In the long run, my hand is in a bad position. Oh, that's almost kind of like bullet helly.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Okay, I have played this poorly.
No repair kits remaining.
My hand's cramping again. So this has been, honestly, for me, the biggest problem is fights like this, where I feel like I have to,
You've nearly got it, 621. You're the only one who can finish the job.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%. Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
ow, hand cramp,
Generator compromised.
hand cramp.
It's gonna blow. Get out of there, 621.
Oh, it didn't give me the option of getting out of there.
Is it over, 621?
Ow.
The coral resonance. It's fading.
So my issue is like
The machine
vice gripping a
dissolved.
controller and then my hand cramping, and I'm like, I can't let go because if I let go, I die, and then it starts to hurt. Oh no! And we're fucked.
Raven, you're losing control.
Damn it.
Yeah.
They were once-
And Archibus has fucked us. Okay. Oh, it's still. I'm trying to catch up on chat, but it's still.
Target neutralized.
Fuck you, Snail. Let's go.
Yes, yes. I left the subject alive as instructed. Only a fool would try to outfox Arquebus. I'll see that the unruly dog is punished and brought to heel.
Fight me 1v1, Snail.
And of course, let's not forget the Hound's master either.
Hey, cleared mission, reached the coral convergence. Very cool. All right, now I can catch up on chat. Overall, you would say they're all right, though. Def needs some fine tuning. You had a lovely experience where you performed the exact same dodge pattern, gets the exact same combo 3 different times, and get 3 different outcomes. And you might have been microscopically closer or further away, but it seemed the same distance away to you. Outcome 1, barely take chip damage. Outcome 2, get stun locked and die instantly. And outcome 3, lose 30 of your health. Yeah, absolutely. You don't feel like you learned any of the bosses. You feel like RNG just threw me a bone. I do feel like there is some amount of that due to just how wildly different explosions are based off of where you get hit or how close you are to them when they explode, etc., etc. So yeah, I fully feel you on that. Like, my Balteus fight was about 3 hours, and that was the first hour and a half of it, was this exercise in frustration where I was just very mad because it felt like it didn't matter where I dodged or how I dodged, because I was going to take I was either going to get hit and slapped, or I was going to take massive amounts of chip damage. Now, you can persevere and you can push through that. Like, there are scenarios, and there are ways to do it better, but the game doesn't. There are certain times where the game is very like, here's an opportunity, here's a good checkpoint. And then there are other times where the game is not like that. And it's like, okay, this is kind of a pain in the ass to test or work on. It again, very much has the Dark Souls kind of like mentality where it's like, getting to some of these bosses is very simple and easy, and you can spend some time trying to figure things out, and it's okay. Whereas others, it's like, okay, getting here is not easy, it's a pain in the ass, and then the boss is a pain in the ass, so it's very frustrating to have to do this over and over and over again and feel like I'm not learning anything. And I will say, comparing this game to a game like Dark Souls, the franchise, right? Like, that game, even at its fastest, right, is slower and more methodical, which means timing becomes more of a thing, and you're fine, right? Like, you don't go through a game like Dark Souls intentionally taking a lot of chip damage necessarily, right? Whereas this game, you go through just being like, oh, this boss is launching 300 missiles, I'm going to take chip damage, right?
So it's a little, it can be very frustrating to feel like you're trying to learn patterns, but really it's just a moment where you have to like outgun something. Spider was one of those where stupid things like dodging under it would chunk a ton of HP because you'd accidentally hit one of its back legs while absolutely, that happened to me multiple times. Is it a yeah? Double tap. Regardless, like I fully understand someone's frustration and like I can fully understand someone being like, yeah, I generally was having fun with the game, but the bosses make me not want to not want to complete it. That seems very valid to me, honestly. Again, I honestly think that the game probably just needs a lower difficulty setting. Or a setting that is, hey bosses, chill the fuck out.
Of Institute City.
Fuck you,
There,
Arquebus.
they discovered a wealth of forgotten relics. Among them, experimental weapons that the Institute kept secret, fearing they were beyond human control. A group of sea weapons bearing
You do a
the
cheat
name
mode
of
for the
the
bosses?
Central
Yeah.
Core Control System.
Well, like, I don't mean like just
Ibis series.
instant win, even with like an easy mode or something like that.
Arquebus
Just
also
a,
claimed the
hey,
towering
calm the
wall
fuck
of
down.
Sullivan,
Like,
abandoned since the fires. The vascular plant. Now, they toil to repair the plant and extend its reach beyond Rubicon's atmosphere.
I really expected that once we got to the coral, it was going to be over and done immediately.
The Liberation Front no longer had the power to stop them. And the fires of war continued to smolder as the end drew near.
The Liberation Front never really had the means to stop anybody. The Liberation Front got basically destroyed in the first, like, chapter or two. Like, it got absolutely slapped. Spider was a really cool fight, though, honestly.
Raven,
Hey!
I found a message addressed to you.
Is it-
Decoding and playing back.
621. A friend of mine sent a request. Now, this one comes from me. You know what hidden dangers lurk within the coral.
Do I?
The fires of Ibis should have wiped the coral out, but it survived. Gathered, and it's been steadily multiplying ever since. Now the coral convergence is growing at an exponential rate. Eventually, it'll spill out from Rubicon and contaminate space itself. The coral must be burned, 621. Even if that means reigniting the fire that scorched the stars.
Seems like a bad idea.
This isn't an order. It's a legacy. My fallen friends entrusted this duty to me, and now it's my turn to hand it on. 621. Feed the fire. Let the last cinders burn.
Well, that sounds like a very bad idea.
I have one last job for you. Find your freedom.
Do I get to walk around as a real boy?
Raven,
Not in a mech?
now I finally understand what Walter was thinking.
Did they put me next to a mech?
This AC. He must have foreseen this outcome and prepared for it.
What?
It's time for us to escape.
What do you mean he prepared for it? He put an AC in a cell where Arquebus put me?
System activating.
Why would they put me in a cell with an AC? This seems like a very poor concept. You will use an old gen AC instead of your usual craft on this mission. This AC is made from junk parts and its performance leaves much to be desired. Hold right trigger for the hand machine gun, left bumper to fire the shoulder bazooka.
I found some coordinates in the AC systems.
Okay,
He's showing us the way out.
interesting. All right, I gotta read things and I have opinions. FromSoft needs a bit more work on AC boss fights. It's a completely different style from Dark Souls and all that. If they make a second Armored Core 6 game, you're hoping they tone back the number of bosses and just improve the quality of the fight. I agree and disagree with you on certain aspects there. So I will say, yes, I do agree that there needs to be a little bit more work on the Armored Core boss fights, right? I don't necessarily agree that it is a different style, because I think it is a very similar style to Dark Souls, and I think that's part of the problem. I think they need to kind of pull away from the idea of it being so similar to Dark Souls, right? Like it's similar to the point to where like you you have these big set piece fights with like move sets and memorizing patterns and triggers and dodge rolling things and flask mechanics, etc., etc. Like it's very Dark Souls. And I think that it's fine. It's still fun. It's very enjoyable, but I feel like it could maybe benefit from being a little less Dark Souls and a little more its own thing, right? And in starting a conversation, it's like that. When you say that, it's like, okay, well, what does that mean? Well, for me, it would mean a couple of things of, like, perhaps not having flasks, right? Like, instead of having a flask system where you repair your AC, instead just give the ACs more health out of the gate, more health and more damage mitigation out of the gate, which would make these big fights that you're in, you get hit once or twice in these big fights and your HP goes doo doo. It gets chunked, horribly chunked. If you had, like 4 or 5 times the amount of HP, right? But without a way to flask heal, it would make it feel more like I have my mech. My mech is this sturdy, very powerful thing, or I have my armored core, rather, not a mech, technically. But anyways, you get what I'm saying. So there's these little things where I'm like, you could pull away from that, and it would be a little less Dark Soulsy, and I think it would be better for it. I have mixed kind of opinions on whether or not it's like more bosses, less bosses kind of scenario. I have really enjoyed the bosses overall. I think there are a good number of them. I think maybe my scenario would be it doesn't have to be less bosses per se, but I would like more fights against other ACs. More fights against Sulas, more fights against Materlinks and whoever, or Wu, right? Like more fights in the missions against other armored cores. More fights where it's a group of armored cores against another group of armored cores, right? Like that one I say against, but like when you teamed up with Rusty against the two PCA ones, that was really, really cool. Like I thought those types of things were really, really fun. I would like more armored core in the armored core, right? Like more AC battles would be really neat. So that's kind of like the things that I mean when I say armored core this AC could be a little less Dark Souls for me personally. But I still think it's a very fun game. I'm having a blast with it. Chapter 3 is so weird to you. Giant corporate war with the Liberation Front getting dumpstered on the side. Yes. And then everyone's on the same side because fuck's paying taxes. You read the PCA as like a official government. I guess the PCA is like like they're enforcers of like star rule or whatever the fuck the armored core thing is I don't remember, but yeah, there's something like that. But the corporations are so big in the armored core lore that even the PCA, even like when the corps are full blown, it's hard to beat them. But yeah, chapter 3 is a little like interesting. I kind of wish that there were more branching scenarios where you weren't fighting for this one and then fighting for this one and back and forth and back and forth. I kind of almost wish there were 2 stories or even 3 stories, and you just kind of picked your side at the beginning of the game and then you went through with that side, right? You were looking at it more from the pacing and range aspect, the higher pace fights with a bunch of chip damage in the core, big hits,
in melee and range. It feels like each boss is heavily packed in action to the point of oversaturation. Yeah, I could see that. I do think that goes into the concept of like the boss fights do need a little bit of work. So one of the things that I was saying when I fought Balteus for 3 hours is I was like, this is just too much. He's just got too much. He's just too much, right? Like, does he need 3 variants of missile barrages, missiles that shoot out of him when he boosts? Does he need the big flame sword plus the multiple regenerating shields, and on top of all of that, plus the big bazooka missile that he fires out, right? On top of that, he also has a chain minigun and a 3-shot shotgun, right? Does he really need the chain minigun and the 3-shot shotgun? Right? Like, it's just so many mechanics. Like, pull back on some of the mechanics. Take away some of his actions. So I absolutely agree with you on that concept of, like, it feels like some of the fights are so oversaturated. There's so much going on in them, and they just need to be toned down. Balteus, I feel like, was like that. The spider was pretty close to being like that. It was a little, like, on the edge, give or take. Fucking Laser Institute guy down at the bottom of the laser pit was like that for me. And I could see other people seeing the thing that I just fought as being like that as well, right? But I do think there's a couple of bosses that were more toned down, like the big volcano demolisher thing didn't have 57 different moves. It had like 4 different moves, and every single one of those moves would kill you. So I think definitely like bring it back down or bring it in a little bit. It's a little over the top on some of the things. More AC battles would absolutely be good. Fuck yes, 100% agree. You probably would have enjoyed the 3 storylines better. I just think the 3 storylines concept would have created a more... I get the whole like armored core thing because I've played a couple of the other games, so it's almost always where it's like, you're a mercenary, you work for multiple different corporations, and yeah, okay, fine, I get that, right? But in this particular one, doing the whole you're a mercenary really just makes me feel like we have no direction, we're listless, and we're just taking jobs. It would have been cooler if it was like, yeah, you're a mercenary and this organization has hired you. And so you're going to go through the game as this organization's pawn, and they're going to put you in the shit initially, and then they're going to be like, oh, this merc is actually valuable to us. Let's use him for better things. And, get higher and higher on the list, right? But anyways, I can't believe
they put us on sewer duty. It's that ancient pieces of shit they're worried about. Is that an AC? Where'd it come from? That piece of scrap's alive. Is that Institute tech?
You should avoid combat as much as possible, Raven. I'm afraid this AC is no match for your abilities.
You could have done interesting multiplayer things with that too. Yes! I've seen so much. I was talking about this very early on when I started playing this game. I was like, there were 2 different versions. First I was like, why is there no, like, bigger multiplayer? There's just PvP, right? Like, why is there no bigger multiplayer aspect? This would have been fantastic to play with someone, right? This mech will literally fall apart if you get serious. Maybe don't fight things, that's fair. Jamming rounds rupture on impact, creating an area of effect that disrupts enemy lock-on. This AC is equipped with jamming round launcher in its left hand. Fire. Okay.
We're at a disadvantage. Let's find a way around them. If they do spot you, your left-hand weapon is equipped with jamming rounds.
Hey you, get back to work!
Wait! They're not with us!
What you're talking about? This shotgun's pretty spot on. Good shotgun.
Here's our way back to the surface. This AC should have just enough propulsion.
You think so?
Is
Oof.
this the outskirts of Institute
Cutting it
City?
close.
This is V6 Pater, calling all security team members. Raven, the independent mercenary undergoing re-education, has escaped.
I'm undergoing re-education.
Hiding in the environs of Institute City. Tighten the net.
Raven, Arquebus is on high alert. Use your scanner to evade combat situations.
Wait, that's not one of ours.
That's the AC we're after. Capture it!
This seems like a little bit of an odd stealth mission moment.
Searchlights. We'll be in trouble if they spot us.
I know you're in a multi-ton rusty AC, but it's stealth time, right? Like, what the fuck is going on? I mean, fine. Let me back up here. Oh, nope. Never mind. There's stuff up that way.
Wait, that's not one of ours. Wait, that's not one of ours. Wait, that's not one of ours.
We're not far from our destination, Raven. Walter's message. Is he gone?
Wait, that's not one of ours.
What's this? I've checked. It's not a trap.
AP at 50%.
Emergency beacon intercepted. Been a while, tourist. Good to see you're still kicking. Chief's coming to pick you up. Head to the rendezvous point.
He's from RAD. Carla. She must be involved with Walter's mission. This is the rendezvous point. Enemies detected.
Oh, come on.
We found Raven! Close the nuke! This is V6 Pater. I've received orders from V2 Snail. If the target resists, you are authorized to use lethal force. Stop Raven by all means necessary. You have your orders. Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Raven, there's too many of them. Wait,
Talking about.
I'm picking up something else.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, tourist!
Ah!
Having a little trouble?
Cinder, help me.
Carla.
Please.
Walter. He asked me to look after you. Don't mind if I do.
Cool.
Company! It's another AC! I'm reading... 13. Dozer Junkyard?
That's Carla's AC. She's backing us up, Raven.
I don't just design weapons, you know. You'll see what I mean.
There's a lot of them, Chief, but they're just MTs. You should have let me handle this. RAD means you in one piece.
You're missing the point, Chatty. This is our tourist grand escape. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
I like Carla.
Looks like we're clear. We better book it before before more company shows up.
Let's go!
Sending a chopper. We retrieved the tourist's AC too.
Oh,
Once we've caught our breath,
of course she did.
let's talk
Okay.
about Walter.
Like how she hacks the arena to talk shit when you fight her. I like that too. That was actually really nice. I enjoyed it. You get nothing! No money! That's fair. Jailbreak! Oh, we get the whole jailbreak mech? Nice. Classy. Very classy.
Augmented Human C4621. Entering standard mode.
Back in your old AC? You were made for each other. The fact that you're still alive means that Walter made the right bet. All right. You deserve to know what we've been fighting for.
Thank you. Answers.
I'll get you introduced with the next mission.
What? No! Just tell me answers! New parts are now available for purchase. Well, I guess we're distracted. What do we got? Ooh, Viento. Needle gun developed by Elcano. A semi-auto weapon that fires special needle-shaped ammunition. Provides a good balance of attack power and input. This interests me. Or impact, not input. This interests me greatly. Oh, one of those. Oh, a big-ass grenade launcher called Dizzy. Fuck yeah. Double barrel laser rifle. Oof. Ooh. Split missile launchers. Improves accuracy with missile payloads that split as they approach their target. Very cool sounding. Next time on... Yeah, it kind of has felt next time on Armored Core 6. A laser dagger designed for close combat. Charged to blitz the area with a instantaneous sweep attack. Interesting. I want that. Yeah, I'm dying. Very cool. Plasma cannon. Split missile launcher. Dual missile launcher. 12-cell vertical missile launcher. God damn. Container missile launcher. 12 rounds? Holy shit. You're off? Going to get some sleep since you got work in the morning? Thanks for stopping by. Always appreciate it. Have a good one. And have a good work tomorrow. This is the one you were talking about? Oh, the, what was it? This thing up here? Yeah, this thing. It does look pretty fucking badass. Oh, and it hits like a truck. Interesting. Only has 39 rounds. Damn. Cha-cha. Oh, and we got more laser drones. Very nice. Split missiles, dual missiles. Okay, all the missiles. Gotcha. I'm very interested in these canisters. 44D. Oh, this one! This is very cool. It's just a better laser cannon? Fuck yeah. Those 12 cells are what Carla's got on both shoulders? Interesting. Interesting. I just need, like, all of the money now. Basically. All of them. Oh! This is it. This is the thing. The fucking hover tank. Hovering performance and forward propulsion. It's basically so you can just hover in the air and have the biggest load ever. Aside from the tank. My goodness. It would be fun to just go tank and just like have the biggest set of fucking cojones I could ever put into power. Hover tank is slower though? Yes, it is. Not only is it slower, but it's also does have a little bit less weight on it. But it lets you hover, whereas the tank does not allow you to do so, right? So like you can pop up into the air and then hover around your targets much like a tetrapod, you know? So very interesting, but definitely pays for that with its, you know, situation. Supply recovery is lower on this one, but it's got... Ooh, that's a big capacity! Oh, we finally get some of the fucking, like, super awesome engines, or generators, I suppose. That's a sexy amount of energy. It's a lot different than the four legs? Yeah. It definitely is a lot different than four legs. It's just, well, obviously I haven't played around with this version, but I remember the hover tank from prior versions. And I feel like the intention is to be a cross between the tank and the tetrapod, right? Or at least a cross between their capabilities. Whether that translates well or is effective in this version of Armored Core 6 is a different matter entirely, though. I guess we'll hold off on purchasing this right now. But I do want to mess around with more stuff. I just, at the same time, don't really feel like we need to. It doesn't have an actual hover mode, as far as you know. It's just a longer boost and it descends slowly. Oof. Oof. That feels very unlike what it's supposed to be. I'm gonna buy it just to fuck around with it, honestly. Cause that's booster. Ooh, booster removed. What? Oh, it uses internal boosters. Gotcha. Right. Let's pop it into the AC test. Oh my god, that charge up is weird. Let's see if we can... Bring in a trainer. Ooh. Keep moving to descend slower. Where the floaty feel comes from. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about, right? Like, you can continuously, like, it doesn't last forever, but with the right energy load, you can regenerate energy and continue to, like, boost yourself up. Yeah. Which, so it doesn't work in the exact same way that the tetrapod does, but you can get a similar effect where you're kind of like floating around the enemy. So yeah, this does feel a little different from what I remember, though. Cool, that's neat. We definitely don't want that, but that's cool. Very, very interesting. That's a fun little mix between the tetrapod and the tank. Back to our Mind Alpha, I believe. What the fuck was I using previously? This booster is just so inferior. Interesting. Oh, for real this time? Thanks. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good one. Alright, let's do this, shall we? Take the uninhabited floating city. Defend the control tower until systems take over of the floating city of Xylem. Hey, so Xylem actually comes back into things. You were using the second one, and I was at 347 when I swapped the first time. Gotcha.
After the fires of Ibis burnt the planet up, a secret organization formed, hiding in the ashes. Overseer, the Association of Observers. They monitored the coral's growth, ready to burn it before the collapse came. That was their mission. Our mission. Me, Walter, and our fallen friends. RAD was always a front. A side hustle. It's time for me to get back to my real work.
Alright then.
Let's get down to brass tacks. You've been to Xylem before, right? The floating city created by the Institute? It's hiding a secret. A little something to prepare against the coming collapse. We need to get to it and fast.
That's a penis. That's a penis.
RAD's entire team of hackers is going to be working to take control of Xylem.
That is a penis. That is a little man like this, and that tower is a penis.
See what we're up to.
Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? The city is shaped like a little man, and there is a massive tower between its legs. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Overseer, the Association of Observers. They want to burn the coral.
How's that make you feel, Irie?
Main system activating combat mode.
Ah, yes.
Get into position, tourist. It's time. I need you to protect that tower until we've managed to take control.
Oh god.
Process K. Deploying
Chief, I've cracked some of the defense systems.
Good job, Chatty. That'll buy us some time. Looks like you're in position. Chatty, how much longer till we have control?
Give me 5 minutes, and the corpse will...
I'm picking up an Arquebus MT squad.
5
Well,
minutes.
guess who showed up early? Looks like you're up already, tourist. Give him the old RAD welcome.
We have to see this through. Raven, I'll support you.
Don't let them near the tower, tourist.
Normalization process B1. Plasma cannons ready.
We've got access to support weaponry. Use them if you need the help.
Whoop.
4 minutes left. The system is ours, tourist.
They're fucking shooting my shit. Who doesn't love a tower defense mission? Spoilers to you, you very much. You don't love tower defense
Now we've got
missions?
snipers.
Oh no.
Tourist, go clear them out.
We were friends.
Tower shield losing integrity. The shield's at its limit.
I've got high-level access now. 2 more minutes and it's ours.
The shield's offline.
Crap. We're in trouble now. Wait, we've got something else.
No vital signs. They're suicide drones.
They're playing for keeps. Make sure you don't miss, tourists.
What the fuck do you mean don't miss?
The tower can't take anymore.
Okay.
Reinforcements. There's a lot of them.
Looks like they're falling over each other to get your autograph, tourist.
Raven, heavily armed LC.
You've been working like a dog. Must be Walter's influence.
I have.
He's a real slave driver.
Just 1 more minute to go, tourist. Give me 30 seconds and we'll have full admin access.
Just a little more, tourist.
Trying. Real trying.
Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Yikes.
Cylon control escalating to top level privileges. Owner, Cinder Karma.
Y'all couldn't have done this like in secret a
Good
long
job
time
holding
ago?
out, tourist. Now I'll show you what this city really is.
That's a penis.
The water level's falling.
The city!
The whole city's rising.
It's a bigger city! Wait, what? That was the secret? The city is a bigger city. Okay, it's less of a
You can
penis
thank
now.
Walter for the tip.
It's just a.
I give you the colony ship.
I was gonna
Simon.
say. It's just a massive airship.
Walter's parting gift.
Is Walter dead? Is that was such an ignominious death. Off-screen bullshit. Take the uninhabited floating city. We did it! We did the thing!
Let me fill you in on the plan. While you were captured, Arquebus finished their work on the vascular plant. It's pulling the coral through Rubicon's atmosphere.
Off-screen cat by
It won't be
snail
long
seems
till
like.
they take it all.
Fuck snail.
We need to burn the coral before it's too late.
He's gonna come back, I'm sure.
Of course, we can't just walk up to the plant and light a match. No, we're going to need something bigger. A lot bigger. Well, figured it out. The xylem isn't just our means of reaching the plant. It's a giant powder keg. Plenty to set all that coral off.
Is that the Observer's plan? The corporations want only to devour the coral. The Observers fear the coral and want only to eradicate it. I believe in the shared potential of humanity and the coral. Raven, I need to ask you something.
Dun dun dun!
No new messages.
The voices in my head told me your plan is shit, so we're not doing it. That's how it is. That's how that works. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I do want to say this point. If Carla and Walter are on Team Observer, aka get rid of the coral before it becomes another problem, why the fuck did they fight against the PCA, whose whole thing was stop fucking with the coral? Bad shit happened last time we did that. Bad corporations, bad. We're gonna come in and we're gonna shut down your operation. Wouldn't that have been... I guess the coral still would have continued to build up. But, like, even then, wouldn't siding with the PCA have been better and then trying to, like, circumvent them after the fact? Like, it just seems weird that we sided with corporations over the PCA, whose stance was, coral bad, stop fucking with the coral. I don't know. I don't know. What do I know? What? 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 The only thing worse than unregulated coral exploitation is government-regulated coral exploitation? I guess. I suppose. Ugh. Oh no. It's time to make a decision. Do I want to take out Carla, or do I want to take out Beard? I feel like we're gonna play this game again, right? Like we're gonna run this again, and I feel like the anti-Arquebus one is, I don't know. I want to see what Irie has, but I also want to see what happens when we blow up the... Fuck, I want to see both. Or Airy, sorry. IDK to K. Schizo ending versus generic bad ending. Like... Or schizo? Schizo? Sorry. I don't know, man. I don't know. Otis, give me guidance. Give me guidance. We're gonna listen to the voice in our head.
Raven, this job comes from me. Air. A Rubiconian.
Oh, it's just air.
Overseer is planning to burn the coral to extinction. I want to keep that from happening. The only way to stop the Xylem's ascent is by seizing control of its systems. And that means we have only one choice. We'll take advantage of the confusion while the corporations and Overseer are fighting, and eliminate Carla. I understand how you feel about betraying Walter's last wishes and taking on Carla. But still, I want you to give me a chance. I'm not asking Walter's hound, but Raven, the independent mercenary.
Let's see the flip side of that.
Here's the situation, tourist. Arquebus has sent its entire force after the Xylem. We're trying to fend them off, but honestly, we've got our backs to the wall right now. That's where you come in. Leave the grunts to Chatty and the others. I've found someone just right for you. V1 Freud, the ace leading the corporate force. Walter left me one last card to play. You. Once you're in, there's no turning back. Can I count on you?
See, this is what I want. I want Armored Core fighting crazy ACs.
Raven,
Let's go.
you've made your decision.
I have.
I'm sorry.
Me too? Now I definitely have to play the game again. The voices in your head haven't steered you wrong yet. On the other hand, Carla's fun. That's what I was thinking.
Activating combat mode.
All right, let's roll. We've still got time until V1 deploys. Deal with the Corp's heavy hitters first. We need you to have a chance at winning this. No pressure, tourist.
V2, situation report, sir. We've engaged the independent mercenary.
Oh, so that's what it was.
I've got fires to put out on the ground. By all means, take charge of the triviality.
Get a load of the big mouth on him.
My machine is breaking up!
Well, bye.
Target destroyed. Keep it up, tourist.
We're taking a pounding, Chief. Looks like they boosted some of the PCA's best hardware.
Hear that, tourist? Let Chatty handle the starboard wing for now. You need to deal with the target.
Don't mind if I do.
stationary, sir. Understood. Eliminated!
Now we've got an HC. Guess Archibus likes to recycle too. At least that PCA tech is no waste.
AP at 50%. Marketing business. C2, sir. B1 ready to... I told you about the vulnerable clubs. Ambulance. AP at 30%. Mercenary.
Looks like we've secured the area. Resupply while you can.
You okay? I mean, we've beaten Freud in the arena. Surely it won't be worse, right? Yikes.
Enemy reinforcements, Chief. Too many to handle.
Where do they even find all these people? Go give Chatty a helping hand, tourist.
They got money. Lots and lots and lots of money. Now I'm facing Freud. That's true. Freud with medkits.
ID code reads V1.
V1. Freud's making his move. Hurry it up, tourist.
Maybe Chatty will help me.
Kept me waiting, tourist.
You made it. Chatty, good job pulling out.
Did what I could. Now we can fight back.
Reading multiple LCs. And a pulse protection drone.
I'll move up front and draw their fire.
I was gonna say, come on, please finish him.
One is close.
Oh yeah? No rest for the wicked.
Ciao.
Seems they weren't so trivial after all. Never mind. That's what we have V1 for.
Oh, what's wrong, Snail? You don't want to come here yourself?
You
Chatty,
must be a
please help.
raven. Never sparred with one of Walter's hounds before. This had better be worth it. Let's get this trash out of the way.
Chatty! Chatty, he's...
AI controlled AC, always the same.
Do it, tourist.
Oh, he's using the sword now.
I haven't seen moves like that before. Interesting.
This is no time for fun and games, Freud. Our objective is to seize this island. You can ignore
I mean,
the
that's entirely his...
You're right. Now then, let's continue. I'm glad I chose your company over Snail's. You fight like a hound on the hunt. At this altitude, I'd expect a scavenger bird.
Sorry to leave you hanging, tourist. Watch those laser drones. It takes serious skill to use them the way he does.
Whoop!
Forever. Show him that we're not doing this for fun.
Right shoulder and AP at 50%. Left hand ammunition at 50%. Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Oh yeah, that's gonna fucking light him up.
One repair kit remaining.
Ooh, that hurt.
Locksmith.
Bye!
I want.
Okay, calm down, Freud. Yeah, rip robot.
Confirmed. V1. Freud down.
Daddy. I mean, do you not have like a backup of him,
Right,
Carla?
on you, tourist.
Like, what the fuck?
Me, Walter, Chetty. We were all counting on you.
We did it! Crash the ship. Jesus. We got a lot of bonus fucking expense. Holy fuck. Nice. Now commit space 911. And that was it. That's the game. We fly off of the ship rams into the thing, and it's done.
Just want to say
911,
goodbye to
911.
Chetty.
Why did I fucking say...
He was an
Why
AI
did
I
I...
developed.
I just ignored the slash
Moved him
entirely.
into a new body, but
Oh god, my brain. Forgive
never
me.
could bring myself to back him up. Be like taking the
Oh,
life
fuck
out of
me.
him. You seem like you've lost someone too. Hope I'm just imagining things.
Well, I've lost air now. Team Overseer. Hello. Reach this. They just will not allow us to just exist, will they? Nope. Oh, there's more stuff. New split missile launchers. Did I not buy the split missile launchers? Oh, I did. It's saying, hey, you put the damn things on. I could do that. I could go, like, full missiles. I am somewhat interested in that. It's the Me-lander. Boop. Boop. For this one and just pure fucking missiles. Pure missiles. That's been your arena build. Dual handheld missiles plus shoulder missiles or songbirds. Like, just go the maximum long range assist thing you can and just... It's like, holy fuck. I do want to noodle around with that a little bit. Cause we're not gonna do anything else tonight, I think. So let's do this just as a fuck around kind of moment. Who do we got? Let's do cold call, sure. We're just gonna go see how missile barrage
Arena
works.
Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program.
Main system activating combat mode.
quite have the accuracy that I thought they would, honestly.
AP at 30%.
You actually felt bad because you dumpstered Rusty in like 30 seconds with all missiles. When I, if I remember correctly, when I arenaed Rusty, it was quite a bit easier than I anticipated. Yeah, those are fun. That's interesting. Not, I think, my personal style. I like, I just really like the feel of kinetic weapons. And I like being able to, like, pop, 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 pop. You know, like, build up the stability and then trigger a stagger and pelt someone with missiles. That just feels very fun to me. It feels good. Anyways, that is your main mission build. Is linear rifle, sword, and then one direct fire missile and one vertical plasma. I've messed around with a bunch of different things, and I have a lot of things that I really enjoy. But this current setup with 2 scutters and 2 of the 10 missile systems is just, it feels comfy at this point. It's like, I'm sure there are better things that I can do in the right situations, but this seems very viable in most situations. So, anyways, that I think is where we're going to go ahead and end tonight's session. Missions, we're in Chapter 5, Breach the Carmen Line. It feels like we're getting to the end, but then again, the previous thing felt like we're getting to the end. But now we're going to go crash a massive ship into some stuff, so surely that's the end of things. We can't crash the massive ship and then go to Chapter 6, can we? I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, that's going to be the end of tonight's session. We should be back tomorrow with some more Remnant 2. As a reminder, I will be off on Saturday. I'm out doing family stuff, but we'll be back Sunday with some more Armored Core 6, and hopefully things will go well. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.